Hello everybody in Bangalore. It's lovely to speak to you guys. I wish I could be with you on what is, I'm sure, a sad day in some respects, but also a really great celebration of a great couple in another respect. I have had a few thoughts which I'd like to mention about Peter and Tammy, and I've written some things down, so I shall read a few things as well. Firstly, I just want to say that I am really sorry that you are losing such a great leader. When Peter goes, actually, also the average height in the Bangalore office is going to very significantly decrease, as I think will the average height across the whole of Bangalore. So Bangalore is losing a significant contributor to average height. When I think about Peter, one of the first things I think about really is good judgment, and just thinking back, I remember there's one time he told me about a chili eating contest in the Bangalore office, and he showed extremely good judgment because instead of ploughing on to eat the 7th and 8th extremely super hot chilies, I think he stopped after just 4 or 5, and therefore he was ill for only a day or two rather than being ill for a week. So brilliant judgment shown on that occasion. Then there's the time too when he decided that it would be a really good career enhancing idea to perform the haka, you know, the New Zealand All Blacks aggressive dance before rugby matches where they run around and shout and pull faces and stuff. So he decided that would be a really good idea to do that in front of really senior IJM management. They still talk about it, and I think some of them are still in counselling after that. Whether or not it really will be career enhancing, I guess only time will tell. So amazing judgment. Peter's a man of great judgment. Also, Peter is fiercely intellectual. I don't think in all the time that I discussed anything with him about the finer points of bonded labour law that I ever won a single point from him in discussion. In fact, I don't remember ever winning a single argument with him about anything. Peter is a very intellectual and a very smart guy. One of the things though that I really like about Peter is that this really fierce intellectualism is more than matched by his fierce love and also his fierce commitment to doing what he thinks is right, and I really, really respect that. In some ways he's a little bit like a modern St. Paul, I think. And then there's Tammy. Tammy, we were very grateful in Chennai for the time that you came and invested with us in our aftercare program. You came and you helped us do an evaluation of what was working, what wasn't working. You helped us also to really look at the program to work out what was the DNA of our program. We were blown away by your analytical skills, and it was just so helpful for us at that point in time. What you also did for us then as well was, rather than coming to lecture the team, you really came alongside the team, and by influencing and persuading rather than being heavy-handed, and I know that was just really greatly appreciated. So we loved that, and we really enjoyed your input in the Chennai office, so thank you for that. I'm sure that's going to be really valuable in Cambodia also. The only time when I ever saw Tammy even slightly worked up about anything, Tammy is super calm. I saw her only slightly worked up once, and that was when Peter and she were staying at our house in Chennai, and we were going to Navar's wedding, and Tammy was tying her own sari, and I mean, what Western woman really has the madness to tie their own sari? But Tammy was doing it, and she succeeded, and it looked brilliant. But she did get a little worked up in the process. I think that's the only time I ever saw Peter scared as well, actually, about anything. So Bangalore office, I know that you're going to really, really miss Peter and Tammy and Brooke, and we haven't had the opportunity to meet Brooke, but I wish we had. I know you're going to really, really miss them, and I know that because actually we've been away from India for 6 months now, and Peter and Tammy, 18 months. Peter and Tammy, we really miss you guys. So I know just how much Bangalore is going to miss you. Bangalore, your loss is Cambodia's gain. We will be praying, Peter and Tammy, for you as you transition, that God will continue to use your tremendous gifts. You are amazingly gifted as a couple. And Bangalore too, we'll be praying for you guys, because it'll be hard for you. But God is sovereign, He's in control, and He's going to bring just the right person to lead you forward into the next stages. So we think of you also. So we send our great love to you all. We miss you all, and I wish I could be with you today. Thank you. See you. Bye.